You've just settled into bed. Not long after, that familiar urge creeps in, your bladder calls again. You get out of bed, navigate through the darkness, and quietly mutter, again. Then you return to bed, tossing and turning for another 20 minutes, trying to fall back asleep. But just when sleep finally arrives, the urge strikes once more. By morning, you wake up feeling foggy, like you never truly rested. If this is happening to you more than twice each night, you're not alone. But more importantly, you don't have to accept this as some inevitable part of getting older. In fact, frequent nighttime urination isn't just about your bladder. It can be a gentle warning sign from other parts of your body, your heart, your kidneys, your nervous system, even your hormones. And the good news, most of these causes can be addressed with simple, natural changes, no medications, no procedures. In this video, we'll walk through 8 of the most common reasons why adults over 60 wake up multiple times each night to use the bathroom. Some of them may sound familiar, but reason number 1 might surprise you because it's not even about your bladder or kidneys at all. If you're tired of restless nights or looking for a safer, more gentle solution, this video is for you. And if you'd like to keep receiving content that's simple, science-based, and truly made for people like you, please subscribe to the Life in Words channel. We're here to walk with you through each night's rest, each deep breath, and each small change that makes a difference. Reason number 8, you're drinking too much water at the wrong time. When your doctor tells you to drink enough water each day, they're absolutely right. But if you're consuming most of that water after 6 p.m., your body may be paying the price right when you need to be resting. It's common for older adults to feel thirstier in the evening. After a busy day with irregular meals or medications, you might suddenly realize you haven't had enough to drink. So you gulp down a large glass or 2 just hours before bed. The result, your bladder wakes up before you do. Drinking a lot of fluids at night keeps your kidneys working while you sleep. They continue filtering fluids and filling your bladder, which leads to waking up 2 or 3 hours into your sleep cycle, interrupting the deep rest your body needs. But here's the key. The solution is not to drink less water overall. Cutting back too much can lead to dehydration, dizziness, constipation, and other health issues, especially for older adults. Instead, you need to adjust the timing of your hydration. Drink 2/3 of your daily fluids before 5 p.m. After dinner, sip only small amounts if you're truly thirsty. Avoid beverages with diuretic effects like tea, coffee, soda, or alcohol in the evening. A simple rule of thumb: hydrate for the day, rest for the night. If you've ever realized that late night water caused you to wake up and pee, comment the number 8 below. Your story might help someone else enjoy their first full night's sleep in years. Reason number 7, you're not moving enough during the day, leading to fluid pooling in the legs. Have you ever noticed your feet or ankles feel a little swollen by the evening? That's a clear sign your body is holding onto fluid in your lower limbs, a common issue for people over 60, especially those who sit for long periods. When you sit for extended stretches, whether reading, watching TV, or resting, gravity pulls fluid down into the lower part of your body. If your leg muscles aren't active enough to pump it back toward your heart, that fluid settles in your legs throughout the day. Then when you lie down at night, gravity shifts. The fluid that pooled in your legs all day redistributes into your bloodstream, and a good portion of it ends up in your kidneys. That's why, just a few hours into sleep, you're back on your feet heading to the bathroom. The good news is, this is a completely manageable issue, and it doesn't require intense workouts. Just a little movement during the day and before bedtime can go a long way. Try these simple steps. Lie on your back with your legs up against a wall for 10 minutes before bed. Take a light walk in the evening, even for just 5-10 minutes. If you can't walk, rotate your ankles, flex and extend your feet while sitting. It still helps. Never underestimate small movements. They might be the only thing standing between you and a full, uninterrupted night's sleep. If you've ever noticed swelling in your legs at night or tried gentle movement to ease nighttime trips to the bathroom, comment the number 7. Your small step may be the breakthrough someone else has been waiting for. Reason number 6. You're eating too much salt and sugar in the evening. We all enjoy a little something salty or sweet after dinner, a warm bowl of soup, a few crackers, maybe a cookie to close the day. But here's the truth, eating too much salt or sugar in the evening may be one of the reasons you're waking up to pee at night. Let's start with salt. When you consume a high-sodium meal, whether from canned soup, frozen dinners, or salty snacks, your body needs more water to keep your blood sodium levels balanced. That makes your kidneys work overtime to flush out the excess salt, which turns into, you guessed it, urine. Now about sugar. Refined sugar, found in cookies, soda, chocolate, and desserts, can cause a spike in blood sugar levels when eaten at night. Your body responds by trying to excrete some of that sugar through the urine. That's why many people find themselves heading to the bathroom 1 or 2 hours after a sweet evening snack, often also feeling unusually thirsty. If you're in the habit of late-night snacking, you might be triggering nighttime urination without even realizing it. What can you do? Eat lighter dinners with less salt, especially avoiding canned soups, soy sauce, and processed foods. Skip sugary snacks after 7 p.m. If you need an evening snack, choose something low in sugar and higher in protein, like plain yogurt, almonds, or half a banana. You don't need to cut out salt or sugar completely. You just need to manage when you have them, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. If you've ever noticed that eating salty or sweet foods at night affects your sleep, share your experience by commenting the number 6. Your insight could help someone else reconnect the dots in their own routine. Reason number 5. You're taking diuretics or blood pressure medications at night. If you're being treated for high blood pressure, heart failure, or swelling in the legs, chances are you've been prescribed a diuretic or a blood pressure medication with a diuretic effect. And if you're taking that medication in the evening, then those nightly bathroom visits may not be a coincidence. Diuretics work by helping the kidneys flush excess fluid and salt from the bloodstream. This reduces blood volume and helps lower blood pressure, but it also naturally increases urine production, especially within 4 to 6 hours after taking the pill. Many older adults take their medications after dinner or just before bed, thinking it's the most convenient time. But for diuretics, this can mean your bladder will be most active right when you're trying to sleep. Waking up repeatedly to urinate not only interrupts your rest, but also increases your risk of nighttime falls, especially when you're groggy or in dim lighting. What you can do: talk to your doctor about switching your medication time. Many physicians recommend taking diuretics in the morning or early afternoon. Spread out your meds so you're not taking everything at once in the evening. Keep a log of when you take your meds and how often you wake to pee. It's helpful information for your doctor. Important note: never adjust or stop taking your medication without your doctor's guidance, but don't be afraid to ask questions. Sometimes the key to sleeping through the night is as simple as changing when you take your pill. If you've experienced disrupted sleep due to medication timing or improved your nights by adjusting it, share your story by commenting number 5. Your experience may encourage someone else to speak up at their next appointment. Reason number 4. You're ignoring warning signs from your bladder or prostate. Nighttime urination isn't always caused by your habits. Sometimes it's one of the first signs that your urinary system needs attention. For men over 60, an enlarged prostate is one of the most common reasons for nocturia. As the prostate grows, it can press against the urethra, making the urine stream weaker and preventing the bladder from fully emptying. So even if you just went, there's still urine left behind, and within hours, you feel the urge again. For women, especially post-menopause, hormonal changes can weaken the bladder walls and pelvic muscles. This can lead to urgency, leaking, or difficulty holding urine, especially when lying down at night. In both cases, ignoring early signs such as weak flow, incomplete emptying, or the constant feeling of needing to go can lead to more serious issues like urinary tract infections or long-term bladder dysfunction. What can you do? Pay attention. If you're getting up to pee more than twice a night and also notice unusual symptoms, don't brush them off. Don't wait until there's pain or discomfort to get checked. Prostate and bladder issues are easier to treat when caught early. Most importantly, if you notice changes in urine color, strong odor, or any sign of blood, see your doctor immediately. You don't have to accept nighttime urination as just part of aging. Sometimes it's your body's first whisper that something deeper needs care. If you've experienced prostate or bladder issues, or successfully managed urinary symptoms, leave a comment with the number 4. Your story may inspire someone else to take the first step toward healing. Reason number 3, you're consuming caffeine in the evening without realizing it. Caffeine isn't just in coffee. That might surprise you, but many seemingly harmless drinks and snacks actually contain caffeine, and that may be a hidden reason you're heading to the bathroom multiple times at night. Think about black tea, green tea, hot cocoa, chocolate, soda, and even some pain relievers or cold medicines. These can all contain just enough caffeine to stimulate the bladder, increase urine production, and disrupt your sleep, especially if consumed after 5 or 6 p.m. Caffeine is a natural diuretic. It can relax the bladder muscles, making you feel the urge to go sooner even when your bladder isn't full. It also stimulates your central nervous system, making it harder to fall into deep, restorative sleep. Many older adults say they don't drink coffee at night, but they may have a cup of tea, a piece of chocolate, or take over-the-counter medication without realizing the caffeine content. That's how caffeine sneaks in quietly and wakes up your bladder at 1 a.m. What you can do: check labels for caffeine, especially on beverages and medications used in the evening. Avoid black or green tea, chocolate, soda, and anything labeled energy after late afternoon. If you want something warm to sip before bed, go with herbal, caffeine-free options like chamomile, mint, or linden tea. You don't have to give up caffeine completely, just be mindful of when you're consuming it. Timing is everything when it comes to sleep and bladder health. If you've ever noticed a link between caffeine and nighttime urination, or improved your sleep by cutting back, share in the comments with the number 3. Your insight might be the wake-up call someone else needs. Reason number 2, you're not managing your blood sugar. Well, many people don't realize that high blood sugar levels can be a hidden reason you're waking up multiple times to pee at night, even if you haven't been diagnosed with diabetes. Spikes in your blood sugar, especially in the evening, can directly affect how your kidneys work. When your blood glucose levels rise too high, your body tries to flush out the excess sugar through urine. This makes your kidneys work harder and leads to increased urination, often during the night. What's more, high blood sugar in the evening can also make you feel thirsty, prompting you to drink more water before bed. And that only adds to the problem, setting off a frustrating loop: drink, pee, wake, repeat. Here's something important even without diabetes. Eating a high-carb dinner like white rice, pasta, bread, or a sweet dessert can cause a spike in blood sugar. That spike may crash during the night, triggering your body to correct the imbalance through, you guessed it, urination. What can you do? Avoid high glycemic foods at dinner, such as white bread, sugary drinks, and heavy desserts. Instead, choose protein-rich and fiber-filled meals to help stabilize your blood sugar overnight. If you already have diabetes or prediabetes, monitor your blood sugar closely in the evening and follow your healthcare provider's guidance. A healthy body starts with restful sleep, and restful sleep begins with a calm, steady blood sugar level, especially after sundown. If you've ever noticed more nighttime bathroom visits after eating sweets or refined carbs, or you've started managing your sugar levels to sleep better, comment the number 2. Your journey may help someone else take their first step toward better sleep. Reason number 1, reduced heart function, the most surprising cause. When people think about nighttime urination, They rarely connect it to the heart, but the truth is, your heart's condition has a direct effect on how your body handles fluid, especially at night. In cases of mild heart weakness, even if it hasn't been formally diagnosed, the heart doesn't pump blood efficiently during the day. This causes fluid to build up in the lower parts of your body, like the feet, ankles, and calves. That's why many older adults feel heaviness or mild swelling in their legs by the evening. But when you lie down to sleep, gravity changes everything. The fluid that collected in your legs during the day returns to the bloodstream and eventually passes through your kidneys. That's why you suddenly find yourself needing to pee, sometimes more than once, in the middle of the night. And here's the challenge: this can happen even without obvious heart symptoms. No chest pain, no severe fatigue, just subtle signs like frequent nighttime urination or swollen feet. What should you do? Pay attention to signs like swelling, leg heaviness, or a tight feeling in your calves. If you're waking up often to pee and nothing else seems to explain it, ask your doctor to check your heart function. Try elevating your legs for 15-20 minutes before bed to help fluid return to your core. Gentle evening walks or ankle rotations can also support circulation. Your heart doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs the right care. And a peaceful, uninterrupted night's rest can be one of the most important gifts your heart gives back to you. If you've ever linked leg swelling or heart health to nighttime urination, leave a comment with the number 1. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Conclusion: this isn't just about nighttime peeing. It's your body trying to speak. When you're waking up 2, 3, or even 4 times a night just to pee, your life changes. You feel tired during the day. Your mind is foggy. Your steps are unsure. And you begin to think, maybe this is just how it is at my age. But today, you've learned something different. Frequent nighttime urination is not simply a part of aging. It's your body's way of adjusting, rebalancing, and often asking for your attention. It's a signal that you may need better rest, healthier meals, gentle movement, or deeper care for your internal systems. We've walked through 8 of the most common reasons seniors wake up at night to urinate. From drinking habits and medication timing to unexpected culprits like hidden caffeine or subtle heart issues, most of these causes are fully manageable. You don't have to change everything at once. Start with just one thing you learned today and try it this week. Maybe it's adjusting your water intake. Maybe it's swapping black tea for chamomile, or taking a 5-minute walk before dinner. These small steps are how better nights begin and how brighter mornings return. Tell us in the comments which of the 8 reasons resonated most with you, or what will you try changing first? We're here to read, to listen, and to walk alongside you. If this video helped you, and you want more content that's calming, science-informed, and truly created for older adults, please subscribe to Life in Words. Sleep well tonight, because restful sleep is not a luxury, it's something you deserve every single night.